Ever wondered how a seemingly healthy fancy goldfish can suddenly fall ill? One of the culprits might be a disease called dropsy. In the fascinating world of aquatics, there's a common saying, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." This couldn't be truer when it comes to maintaining the health of our fancy goldfish. Today we explore the unseen danger that lurks beneath the surface, a disease that has plagued our aquatic friends for centuries, dropsy. But what is dropsy? Dropsy is not just a disease, it's a silent assassin, sneaky and often undetected until it's too late. It's like a ticking time bomb lying in wait, ready to strike when we least expect it. It's a condition that affects the scales and internal organs of the fish, causing them to bloat. It's a sight no fish enthusiast wants to see. Understanding the health of our fancy goldfish is like reading a book with a missing chapter. You're left guessing, piecing together fragments of information, trying to fill in the blanks. You observe their behavior, monitor their feeding habits, and keep a keen eye on their physical appearance. But sometimes that's just not enough. Diseases like dropsy can creep in undetected, wreaking havoc on your fish's health. It's easy to dismiss the importance of understanding the potential dangers fancy goldfish face. After all, they're just fish, right? Wrong. They're our companions, our silent confidants, living jewels that bring joy and tranquility into our lives, and they deserve our utmost care and attention. So why focus on dropsy? Because it's more than just a disease. It's a threat that can quickly turn your vibrant aquarium into a scene of despair. But fear not, it's not all doom and gloom. With the right knowledge and tools, we can combat this disease, ensuring our fancy goldfish live long, healthy and happy lives. So let's delve deeper into this disease and learn how to protect our fancy goldfish. After all, the best defense is a good offense, and knowledge is our greatest weapon. So sit tight as we embark on this journey together, exploring the unseen danger to your fancy goldfish. Dropsy isn't a new disease. It has been around for centuries, causing havoc among fish populations. The earliest recorded observations of dropsy date back to the 1800s, when aquarists began noticing their fish exhibiting unusual bloating and lethargy. Over the years, our understanding of this disease has evolved significantly, and it's now recognized as one of the most serious ailments that can afflict our finned friends. Dropsy, also known as edema, is not a disease in itself, but rather a symptom of an underlying condition. It's often caused by bacterial infections, but parasites, poor water quality, and even stress can contribute to its onset. The disease affects the fish's internal organs, causing fluid to accumulate in the body cavity and giving the fish a bloated appearance. It's a sign that something is seriously wrong, and if left untreated, it's usually fatal. The bacteria that commonly cause dropsy are part of the Aeromonas genus. These opportunistic pathogens are found in virtually all aquariums, but usually only cause disease when a fish's immune system is weakened, such as through poor nutrition, stress, or other diseases. Stress is a significant factor in many fish diseases, including dropsy. Stress can come from a variety of sources, such as overcrowding, sudden changes in water temperature or chemistry, and bullying from tank mates. It weakens the fish's immune system, making it more susceptible to infections and diseases. Poor water quality is another major contributor to dropsy. High levels of ammonia, nitrites and nitrates, as well as low oxygen levels, can all stress fish and lead to dropsy. Regular water changes, proper filtration and monitoring of water parameters can help prevent this. Diet and nutrition also play a crucial role. A diet lacking in essential nutrients can weaken a fish's immune system and make it more susceptible to diseases. Feeding a balanced, high-quality diet is key to keeping your fish healthy and preventing diseases like dropsy. Now that we understand what causes dropsy, let's talk about how to prevent it. Preventing dropsy in fancy goldfish is far better than trying to cure it later. This phrase is not just a saying, but a principle that every fish enthusiast should live by. Prevention indeed is the cornerstone of maintaining the health of your aquatic companions. First and foremost, proper tank maintenance is essential. This is not just about keeping the tank clean, but also about ensuring the water parameters are optimal. Remember, goldfish are sensitive creatures that thrive in a specific pH, temperature and hardness. Regular water changes, coupled with monitoring for ammonia, nitrites and nitrates, can create a healthy environment that keeps dropsy at bay. Next, our fancy goldfish need regular health checks. Just like us humans, they too can benefit from a little bit of attention to their health status. Observing your fish daily allows you to catch any unusual behavior or physical changes early on. A fish that is listless, off food, or displaying unusual swimming patterns might be signaling a problem. Early detection is often the key to effective treatment, especially in the case of diseases like dropsy. Finally, a balanced diet is crucial. Overfeeding or feeding inappropriate food can cause internal problems leading to dropsy. Feed your goldfish a diet that is rich in vitamins and minerals, but also varied to keep them interested. Remember, a well-fed fish is a happy fish, and a happy fish is less likely to develop health problems. Prevention also involves quarantining any new fish before introducing them to your tank. This reduces the risk of introducing any diseases to your existing fish population. It may seem like an extra step, but it's a small price to pay for the health of your aquatic family. In conclusion, preventing dropsy involves a combination of vigilant care, keen observation, and a little bit of goldfish know-how. It's about creating an environment where your fish can thrive rather than just survive. While prevention is key, sometimes dropsy can still strike. So, what can we do then? Stay tuned to find out. If your fancy goldfish contracts dropsy, early detection is vital. This statement is as true as it is crucial. The sooner you diagnose dropsy, the higher the chances of successfully treating and saving your scaly friend. So how can we catch this pesky disease early? Well, vigilance is key. Keep a keen eye on your fish's behavior and physical appearance. Look out for unusual changes such as lackluster scales, a swollen belly, or a pine cone-like appearance. These are telltale signs of dropsy, and if you spot them, act fast. Now, suppose you've detected dropsy early, what's next? Treatment, of course. There's a host of options available, both traditional and modern. One of the most common methods is the use of antibiotic baths. This involves immersing your goldfish in an antibiotic solution that helps fight off the bacterial infection causing dropsy. Alternatively, you can opt for oral antibiotics. These are fed directly to your fish, attacking the disease from the inside out. However, it's important to remember that antibiotics should always be used under the guidance of a veterinary professional to avoid any adverse effects. In the world of modern medicine, there's also the option of fluid aspiration. This is a more invasive procedure that involves a vet draining the excess fluid from your fish's body. While this can be a more immediate solution, it also carries more risks and should only be considered as a last resort. And let's not forget about natural remedies. Some fish enthusiasts swear by the use of Epsom salt baths as a gentle yet effective way to alleviate dropsy symptoms. The salt helps to draw out excess fluids from the fish's body, relieving the swelling and discomfort. But what if, despite our best efforts, the disease is too advanced? Is there a way to ease our fish's suffering in a humane manner? The answer, dear friends, is yes. And in our next segment, we'll delve into the delicate and compassionate topic of humane euthanasia for fancy goldfish. When dropsy is too advanced, humane euthanization is often the kindest option for our fancy goldfish. With a heavy heart, we must now discuss a topic that no pet lover wants to face: the humane euthanization of our beloved fancy goldfish. When dropsy reaches an advanced stage and all other options have been exhausted, we must consider the comfort and well-being of our aquatic friends. Clove oil is the most humane method for euthanizing fish. It's a natural product derived from the clove plant, and it's been found to be both effective and gentle, causing the fish to fall into a deep sleep before peacefully passing away. So how does it work? Clove oil contains a component called eugenol, which acts as a sedative when absorbed by the fish. Initially, the fish will show signs of drowsiness and then gradually fall into a deep, irreversible sleep. It's a painless and stress-free process, which is why it's considered the most humane method. Now, let's talk about the dosage. The amount of clove oil you'll need can vary depending on the size of your fish and the severity of the illness. As a general rule of thumb, you'll start with around 20 drops of clove oil, mixed with a little warm water in a separate container. This mixture is then added to the tank slowly, allowing the fish to acclimate to the oil. The fish's movements will gradually slow down until it is completely still. It's crucial to monitor your fish closely during this process. If after 10 minutes the fish is still showing signs of movement, an additional dose of the clove oil mixture may be carefully administered. While this topic is undoubtedly difficult, it's an essential part of responsible pet ownership. We must always prioritize our pet's well-being, and sometimes that means making tough decisions to prevent any unnecessary suffering. Remember, the health of our fancy goldfish is in our hands. Early detection, proper care, and humane treatment can make all the difference in their lives.